What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome into our last race of the night here in Binding of Isaac Racing League. As you can see, we are going to have Melloace taking on tehMorag. So we got our Atlanta Falcons on the left, our Miami Dolphins on the right. And again, if I'm not mistaken, right now Melloace is sitting atop his division at 2-0, looking to stay undefeated and keep his lead. Again, he would still be in the lead technically if he lost, but nonetheless looking to maintain that undefeated record right now. And facing one of last year's contestants, tehMorag. So returning for his second season, Morag looking to improve and catch up on Trainwreck JP, leading his division. But again, that second win for Morag would be very huge here, so he's going to be looking to improve upon his even record at the moment. And thank you guys for all the links and everything. There's the intro link again. The intro is done by Dorcas1218 or 1218, depending on how you want to say that for the video, and Family Jewel 7X on the audio. Again, so hit those both up because those guys are freaking awesome. Again, here's the race link to get into both Melloace and tehMorag's channels. Again, so do that, please. Wish good luck to both racers and root on your favorite or whatever favorite team you might be rooting for. And again, let me explain real fast. Again, you guys can take off whenever you're ready. But again, we raced with Isaac through the Womb 2 in a best 2 out of 3. Again, you see the banned items up in chat in emote form. You cannot pick up Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, Holy Bible, Toothpicks, or the Shovel. Again, we'll get to reasonings why when we actually see any of those items. But if you do see them, you can actually use your D6 against them and re-roll them into new items if you still have said. Excuse me, if you still have said D6, pardon the burp. That was random. Anyways, wow. Great microphone, pick that up, I'm sure. But again, these two will be off and running whenever they're actually ready. Morag donning his top hat, so I believe he is in fine racing form this evening. Fine dapper racing form for tehMorag. He knows how to race in style. I got to give him that much. And again, they are off and running. So again, good luck to both tonight. And looks like they're both going to take their first items and keep running with it. So Melloace with the dead bird that you would see on Eve. Also teleporting into a devil deal. And he's going to take Brimstone right off the bat. So very interesting. And by the way, Mello, if you can hear me at all, your mouse is barely hanging on your life thing up at the top. But yeah, little gish for tehMorag. So you can see that tar balls basically that are being shot out. Those will actually slow down enemies. And again, do, I forget if it's base damage or 1 over base damage. So again, Brimstone right off the bat here. It's going to be very low damage at the very beginning, and Mello only has 1 heart to work with, so it is a little sketchy. But any type of damage up is going to make Brimstone something very useful for the rest of this run. That could be a very game-changing item right there, or it could force a reset on Mello should he happen to take some cheap damage. Again, Morag looking at quite a lot of hearts here with these soul hearts building up very quickly for him. So he's going to be willing to take a little bit of faceplant damage to make sure that he kills Larry Jr. quickly here. Yeah, Morag is just like, oh, soul heart king. Also, my cat just decided to start catnapping on the couch. Dang it, why can I never bring you these cute moments when we're in the middle of races? This miscute moment brought to you by the Binding of Isaac Racing League. Oh god, how was he not close enough to get hit by that bomb? More soul hearts for Morag. He's also going to heal up a little bit. That missing page will be a 5% chance, or it might be 3. Either way, it's low. But as you get hit, that you might actually use the death card ability, which will actually injure everything in the room pretty decently. Let's see, I completely missed. That was wire coat hanger for Melloace, so he's going to get his charge rate a little bit lowered, or I guess it's a faster charge rate. Let me rephrase how I said that on his Brimstone, so you'll see he'll be able to use it much more often. You can see an attack fly there for tehMorag, so one of the very little helpful friends. As you can see, if you walk around just correctly, that will go through enemies, not disappear this time like the friends till the end. Those will suicide. This one will keep floating around him the rest of the game. And let's see, Spider Butt from Melloace, so you'll probably see him use that in the very first room with any enemies, but that'll slow everything down and do a little bit of damage to it. Of course, he didn't really have to worry about it there, but like I said, enemies, plural. Even this one isn't too scary. Anything with a bunch of flies, for example, where you can't line them all up right away, you're probably going to see Mello hit it. It will give a little bit of damage. Again, we were talking to him about it. It's not the greatest, but it's something, and it's going to probably at least have a chance to save him, being that he's still sitting at only 1 red heart container. Morag just about halfway done with his boss fight here. Excuse me. So again, he's looking to catch up to where Melloace is at floor-wise. Mello is on Caves 1, says Catacombs. That is the XL version of the floor. And there we go. Ooh, another wire coat hanger. Some more fire rate up for tehMorag. He's also got a Eternal Heart. Ooh, that Devil Deal. 2 Guppy items. The tail for 1 heart, Guppy's head for 2. Oh, I'll be damned. He's actually going to take Guppy's head. Wow, he's going to take them both. Mercy, mercy me. I was not expecting that. Alright, tehMorag with 2 pieces of Guppy at the end of the basement. So this could get very, very interesting here, guys. Both at 1 red heart container. But Guppy's head, you see, will spawn some friends. Well, you don't see it yet. He hasn't used it. But we'll spawn some friends till the end fly randomly between, I believe, 2 and 4 per room. The tail will actually make it so that you get a lot more chest spawns and a lot less key spawns. Excuse me, there's telepathy for dummies for Morag, so well, I'll be damned, he's actually going to take that over Guppy's head. Alrighty then, so that'll be homing shots for Morag every, I think it's 2 rooms. You can charge that up. Yeah, Morag going for a gamble in a race. You might as well. I mean, that is what strategy is about in these races. There is that little bit of like, okay, I need some health insurance. But again, he did have a little bit of it. He had that Eternal Heart, so as you can see, when he took it on to the next floor, got himself another red heart container to replace the none that he had. Again, sorry, I almost called him Morag. Melloace on the left-hand side, getting a little bit of health up, finishing off his boss, and moving on to Caves 2. So at this point, probably we'll call it about a half a floor lead for him. But again, working with Brimstone, that shot changer, as you can see, a little bit of an advantage. Morag got a pretty good build going, but it's not Brimstone. Let's see, 2 of spades for Morag. He's going to hold on to that for a second or 2. That'll come in a lot handier in a bit, but that'll wind up... whoa! Oh, that was cheap. How did it not open the door? That'll wind up actually doubling up the amount of keys that Morag's holding on to. And let's see, another card winding up with the 2 of diamonds. That'll double the amount of money he has. So from 1 penny to 2, he's going to hold on to that 2 of spades for a second. And again, being that I know he's got a clear room or 2, let's refresh his since he hit that lag ball. Looks like he picked up the Lover's card to replace the... also used his other card for that matter. Doubled up his keys, like I was saying. Picking up the Lover's card will spawn 2 red hearts if he uses that. Ooh. Dem random pills teleporting Melloace. Well, at least he found his item room. One way to look at it. But anyways, teleporting Melloace out of his boss fight. He really did not want to be in there at the moment anyways. There's Spider Butt being used to slow down and injure everything in the room. And with no keys, can't get into his item room, so he's going to be... He'll actually clear 1 more looking for it. Yeah, those jerks both having names with them in it. Well, I could call him tehMorag. It would probably be smart thing for me to do. But I'm idiot in the room that doesn't... Ooh, wow, Mello's going to be really glad he found that key. Mini mush, so speed and range up. He doesn't really need the range up, but he also shrinks in size. He's already got full-on range, obviously. Yeah, good thing he found that those pills were telepills, not on the womb, too. He would have been okay going through Shale, mind you, but with low health, that's still a very scary proposition for Melloace. For anybody, for that matter. It would just lead it to Melloace and Morag. Yeah, exactly. We all know how I work. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Vietnam, for knowing me well. So very, very accurate. And again, you can see why Brimstone is such a huge game changer. Look at how quickly Fistula is getting just absolutely torn to shreds here. Again, you can see how there are basically 2 ticks of damage on... Ooh, very nice find. Plus 2 soul hearts and plus 1 red heart off of that super bandage for Melloace. Exactly what he needed there. And once my TV comes back on, I'll be able to tell you what is going on with the race. My TV decided to just refresh itself, and it's taking forever. So I can see chat. How you guys doing? God damn it. My timing. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So Morag's down to... Ooh, not cool. Half a heart on Morag's side. He's enacted that book of... Or, I'm sorry, Telepathy for Dummies book. So he does have homing shots. Again, that's a little risky in this room because sometimes they're going to follow those eyeballs. Again, if a little Gish hits those eyeballs, walk away from the eye. Thank you. Oh, don't walk into the urine. Wow, Morag living in Sketchville. Jesus, that was close. Lockcat. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. Them's fighting words. Alright, so Morag getting through the fight. Gonna wind up with a full heal. Not getting any health up. Getting the cat of 9 tails for shot speed increase. Definitely not what he was hoping for there. So still at only 1 red heart on the right side. Again, Melloace working on through the Depths one. He's got a Necropolis. That's the expansion version. But nonetheless, working through his depths 1, basically a floor and a few rooms ahead of Morag right now. Working with those 3 full-on red hearts, just finding his item room, though no keys once again. And there we go, Mello finding his boss fight. So again, I don't know that he's going to care too much about not having his item room there. And again, no key spawning, so he's just going to go in and at least fight the boss. Oh, wow. Going to fight the Fallen in here. So again, what I was saying about the 2 ticks of damage on Brimstone. Kind of watch what happened there with Mello as he walked in. He had a real short fire Brimstone and then started charging again. Always let Brimstone, well, unless you really just want to start the charge. Like, if you miss your shot, start charging again. But nonetheless, what you want to do is you want to let Brimstone play out its entire shot, then start your next charge. Always wait until it disappears. If you do what Mello just did right there, you won't get full damage. Oh god, both living at real risky amounts of health. But again, Mello's going to wind up with a Devil Deal item here in a second. Ooh, the Pact. That's exactly what you need. 2 fire rate up, so less time to charge his Brimstone, and 1 damage up, let alone 2 soul hearts. So Mello now sitting at a full-on 6 hearts, looking very safe again. We got Morag sitting at half a red heart right now. Boss fight in hand. Oh, no such luck with that Super Seeker room. So he's going to go working on back. Where is he going to look for? I was going to say I would probably... maybe not. Oh, wow. That looked like... Nah, I knew I was going to hit those spikes. I knew what I was doing. That smirk says it all. You got lucky, sir. I'm sorry, but you got lucky on that one. How did you not hit those spikes? Alright, so Melloace actually going into a Depths 2 store. Here's a shocker, and finding Greed. Nobody saw that one coming, right? Alright, so a bunch of extra money. He's going to be moving on. There's the link to get into both racers' channels again. Kind of surprised that Mello's actually going to leave that Eternal Heart behind. Again, he is kind of not, I don't want to say taking faceplant damage, but the damage he is taking, I can see why he is leaving it, but if he doesn't want to backtrack, I would have taken it now. What's the worst that happens? You get an extra half a hit off of it, so could be worse. Let's see, Guppy said Morag isn't even going to touch that. Let's see, he will probably at least see what he gets out of the Book of Sin with 1 use. Free bomb. Why not? Yeah, I was going to say, minimally, he's going to see what he gets. What he is going to do is replace both of those and take Guppy's head with him. You'll see when he uses it, that is a every room recharge, so you can use it once per room. And it will fire off shots in all directions based off of what type of shots you have. Now, there are exceptions. If you have Mom's Knife and you use that, it does not fire off like 8 knives. If you have Brimstone, same thing. Not fire. There you go. It's going to fire off normal tiers, but based off of your damage, let's say that you've got, you know, the coal on it, it'll have the same thing. If you have really high damage, same damage on all those shots. Wow. And dueling mini-mushes. Who would have thought? So tehMorag also picking up mini-mush here, so that is speed and range up both for him, along with being smaller in size. And again, shocking, you go into your the store on the 2nd floor, that's great. Always seems to happen to me. Every time. Don, what's up, dude? How you doing, sir? And again, Morag down to that scary half a heart, though does have a heart right outside that he can heal up with. Again, Melloace just about done with his mom's foot fight. Got maybe 1 or 2 more hits, just got to avoid that foot. All that you got to worry about. And then again, here, there is a little glitch with Mom. If you kill her while the foot's up in the air, if that shadow's showing, you're going to take damage. So be really careful. You may want to actually finish off the leg itself. Oh my, moving on to his womb floor, Mello getting a loading screen error. That might kind of show, depending on... Oh, here we go. I love this. You see this? You see this shit? It doesn't fit, idiot! Thanks for handing me unstackable cups. I love this gift. Oh, there's that loading screen going through. I love the gifts these guys have this year. Dem otters. Oh no, and he's only getting a normal, well not normal, but getting a womb 1 floor, so he's going to have 2 full-on floors to go through. And he got a utero floor, so that is the expansion version. Again, everything down here hits you for 1 full-on heart of damage, and there are no item rooms, there are no stores, there are secret and super secret rooms, possible arcade, possible library as well, but no item rooms, no stores. You're just looking for your boss fight, basically, here. Yeah, I gotta admit, like, that one ranks up there as one of my 2 favorites. It's probably that one and the cat, like, you know, human pet me, human, or the butt fumble. You know, can you go wrong with butt fumble? Morag! That's, again, the one problem with being so low on health right there. Gertie getting him caught in a corner there and Morag down and having to reset. I didn't even think that was gonna happen. Oh, wow. Skeleton key, do you take that? Yes, you do, I guess. Hey, 100 keys in 2 rooms. All right. It's gonna be okay, guys. It's gonna be okay. Again, we've seen Morag make ridiculous comebacks before, so never count anybody out, especially him. Of all people, definitely do not count Morag out. And again, Melloace on the left, again, very much in the lead, fighting Teratoma at the moment, so this will split into 3, probably about the next hit. There you go. Now each one of these is gonna split into 2 and then split into 2 spiders like you just saw, so it gets to be kind of a pain in the butt in this room. But if you maintain and just get the spiders killed off 2 by 2, you're usually pretty good to go. Melloace doing just a beautiful job of this, clearing it out with no issues. And before Morag hits the tail, just have it like rubbed in like, well, that happened. But again, Melloace moving on along here. That Maggie's Faith would be utterly pointless. He's not moving on to another floor, so nothing doing with that item. And again, just looking for his boss fight here. The Utero 2/Womb 2 is the last floor that we race through, and we do a best of 3 through that floor. So again, whoever finishes it first will wind up giving them a point. We reset both of them afterwards, so never count anybody out again, even if it's 1-0. That means absolutely nothing, just that the other one has only to win 1. All that it means. Hey, what's up, Tree Stump? Doing good about yourself. Is Morag on a gamepad? I don't think so. I think he plays on a keyboard. Don't quote me on that. I've honestly not asked him in quite a while, and I don't know the answer. Alright, so moving on through these fires. Very nicely done. Awesome, good to see you, dude. So again, Melloace just looking for a boss fight. Ooh, arcade wouldn't be a half-bad thing either. He does have 30 cents, so if he really wants to spend the time, he can get some extra soul hearts if he needs it, or God forbid he takes some damage in the next few rooms, he can go back in and heal. Then Morag gonna check in that curse room. Ooh, teleporting into a god room for that guardian angel, that double speed orbital. Again, one of the, we've had the argument all year if that's the best orbital or if the 2-piece Meat Boy is. And again, depending on how you look at it, I guess it's situational really, but some people say it's a 2-piece Meat Boy because it'll still block shots and do damage. Some people say, like myself, that it's Guardian Angel for that double speed blocking shots. Personally, I prefer the extra defense there, so I tend to take that. Excuse me. So let's see, with not enough money... Ooh, also walking into fire, but with not enough money, Morag decides to just buy the soul heart there. And Melloace on his way working around. Oh, wow, finding a dead end. I figured this was where the boss fight was going to be hiding. Interesting. Alright, so odd map here. At least now he knows where he's going. To an extent, once more. Well, yeah, but that's 2 orbitals, so you can't really count that, Lanix. 1 + 1 is 2, not 1. Unless you're in some really screwed up math thing where you're multiplying instead of adding, at which point 1 and 1 is 1. Whoa. I just blew your mind. Why not just have both? What, do you work for the IRS, man? Dear God, no. If I did, I think they'd be on to me. I'm kidding. Oh, good morning, Spaz. His Meowdusty awakens. He wants to see the end of this race possibly here, so he's waiting to see where Melloace finds this last boss fight. And now he's walking away, so I guess he doesn't care anymore. He's like, well, yeah, no, Melloace got Brimstone. Maybe that's it. Oh, wow, another dead end. Are you kidding? So boss fight's going to be off to the break to the right, obviously. Yeah, like, wait, this isn't base 10? No, it's base Rydia mathematics. Get it right. I was wondering if Mello was actually going to drop that or not. So So let's see, a couple of bombs or key pills. We got another questionable. Ooh, luck up. Very nice find for Morag. Ooh, tears down. Not a nice find. He's going to hang on to those bombs or key and keep moving on. He already got the Guardian Angel out of that God room, so he did not need to go back in. And there you see Melloace found his Mom's Heart fight with 5 hearts and Brimstone. So let's see which... Never mind, he's got Polar, I take that back. Kind of forgot that he picked up the Polar, I thought he's had Liberty Cap still. Yeah, 1 + 1 = Rydia. Crump's math. So again, fighting what would be the last boss here. Melloace is down to, well, down to 7 bombs. Like, oh no, he's running out. He'll be fine going through the rest of this fight with those 7 bombs. That was not what I meant to imply. 4 raised to the 8th is the smell of the color 9. Tastes like burning. Alright, so very nice bomb placements here by Melloace, working his way on through Mom's Heart. Just about halfway done with it here. Still sitting on those 5 hearts, so he's looking pretty right now. Oh no, getting cornered. Morag's just like, really? Really, game? Really? You had to do that? So just not quite enough damage on those shots, so you're rid of one of them before you had to. Yeah, did anybody else taste purple there for a second? Futurama, God, I miss you. Well, the good version. A couple more hits here from Melloace, and it looks like he is going to wind up finishing this one off. So again, that was that look of like, well, that happened on Morag's face. Nothing you could do there, man. But on that note, Melloace dropping that last little bit of damage on Mom's Heart and gets himself a 1-0 lead. So very nice race there, Mello. Let's see. I can't do math correctly. That was probably 20-ish. I didn't even see the timer. Damn it, he's got his up, doesn't he? Damn it, he already reset it or he didn't start it. One of the two. I didn't even pay attention. Darn. Anyways, so Melloace has got himself a 1-0 lead. Very nice run there with that Brimstone from pretty early on. Pretty early on being the first room. But nonetheless, great job there by both racers. Again, Morag, don't feel too bad. You got kind of screwed over in the one room. Like nothing you could do against Gertie. When you get caught on the wall and you don't move as fast as you think you're gonna, that happens. So again, give me 1 minute really fast here, guys. We'll get round 2 underway momentarily. We'll let Morag get up and stretch a little bit and wake up slightly more. Maybe grab some coffee or something. And do the same. We'll meet you right back here in a minute, and we'll keep this going. So meet you right back here. Thank you again. And we'll get some links in chat for you to check out the website and all sorts of other things. Alrighty, so we're back and we're clear. Let me see here real quick. Let me get that moved over one more time. Alright, let me get this over to here. And alright, we should be good to go momentarily. So let me click that one over. There we have it. Alright, so like you can see, we got a 1-0 lead right now for Melloace. So we're just about to start off round number 2 here. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that again. So we're just about to start off round number 2. Oh, God, that was your hand. What the fuck just showed up on your camera? Anyways, we're all good. Wow. That's what I get for watching the racers' cameras instead of the actual movement on screens. Anyways, Mello leading 1-0, like I said. So we're just about to start round number 2. If Mello wins, he wins the night 2-0. If not, Morag is going to tie it up and force a pivotal game 3. So again, good luck to both. Mello looking to stay undefeated on the season, move himself to 3-0 and stay atop the NFC. Morag looking to get a second win, moving a little bit closer to Trainwreck JP atop his division, who again is also undefeated right now. But you can see all those standings on BOILeR.org, which you can see in chat right now and up at the very top left corner. Be sure to check that out. We got live updates going on, basically, and we'll link to the VODs as soon as the week is over. And there you got it. So we are off and running. Blood of the Martyr for Melloace, time and a half damage multiplier. And a reset incoming for Morag. Yep, lo and behold. He wasn't too happy with that first 10 bomb item after he found out most likely the Mello got the got his damage multiplier, and he's going to be looking for kind of the same here. If you know your opponent has got something like a damage up, you pretty much have to think about, okay, maybe I need a good item like Rainbow Baby. Oh, wow, Rainbow Baby got reset. Oh, let's Rainbow me. Wow. I don't know, that one, wow. I gotta cry for that one right there. I'm gonna show some love for the Rainbow Baby. That one, wow, I don't even know what to say. How do you leave that behind? I'm gonna shed a single tear there as Morag resets on the Rainbow Baby. No, it's all good though, honestly. Like, that is a follower that does shoot out random tears, but again, knowing that Mello's got the damage multiplier, I think you gotta keep trying like Morag's doing for something a little bit more shot related. Guardian Angel might be worth it though. That double speed orbital once again to block some shots. That might be a halfway decent way to start a run. Morag's gonna go with it too. Again, that's one of those like, do I do it? He's a little bit behind knowing that Melloace is already onto his second floor here. So he pretty much has to. Yep, everybody's got their own strats, and especially if you're behind, like I was saying, you gotta play a little bit, I don't want to say safer, but I guess a little smarter as far as, you know, like I said, oh god, you know, my opponent's got, you know, Polyphemus, like I really have to get a knife or, you know, something. And you really have to just keep resetting and hoping for the best, quite honestly, at some point. But again, with just like I was saying with Morag, at some point you gotta take something and move on, too. And Guardian Angel is not a bad way to start it, so you can't fault him for that. That's a really good choice. I love that the double speed shot blocking, so... Again, we'll see what happens. Maybe he gets a little bit of damage up with the meat off of this first boss. That'd be cool. But again, already on a second boss here, Melloace ripping on through Famine. Again, you see the Eve's Birdfoot giving kind of a really weak and even dumber version of Eve's Bird. Sorry, can't say that word for some reason. Bird's the word. Sorry, I didn't realize I made that rhyme until a little bit too late. Ooh, Morag almost found his way down to the next floor without picking up that health up. But again, 4 hearts now for Morag, moving on to his second basement floor. Melloace just looking for a key to get into that item room. Maybe not. Nope, Mello's gonna say screw it and just move right on down to the caves. Not even gonna bother with the one other room trying to find a key. Can't really blame him, because there's no guarantee you're gonna get one there. Wow. Now the game's just trolling him, showing him another item room that he can't get into. Same for Morag on the other right side. Have it heard? No! Oh man, forget about that Eve's Birdfoot. Who the hell's Irv? Eve's Birdfoot. Apparently it's Irv. Irv. Anyways, Cancer for Melloace will double his fire rate and also overcap it if necessary, if you have it capped already. Irv. Smooth. Okay, Ataka did something right, apparently. Yeah, Irv's Birdfoot. Crumbs can't talk anymore. My brain has turned to mush, ladies and gentlemen. Eve's Birdfoot. Wow, God, I can't say this. Yeah, totally overpowered, man. But Irv's, even better. Even better. Oh, it's got 2 birds, didn't you know? Oh, I didn't notice T-edit. I just thought that was T-add or T-delete. No kidding. Nice. Excellent. Alright, so Mom's Coin Purse, he'll give you 4 pills here for Morag. He does have 2 of the same, so he's probably going to drop one of those 2. Let's see what he gets in his Devil Deal. 2 interesting items. Bloody Lust on the right and the Nail on the left. We've seen the Nail be used very well. That'll give you damage up and... Wait a minute. Okay, I know I said it was overpowered, Mello, but I would probably put that back. I'd probably put that... Yeah, okay. was gonna say, he knew he was coming back through. I'm just giving him crap. Alright, so there you go. Morag decided on the nail. We saw how overpowered that was for Cobalt Streak earlier. If you use that, you get damage up in a room and 1 soul heart usage. Again, you can also crush rocks. So let's say that you're out of bombs and you have a soul rock in there. Use your nail. Oh, wow. Epic Fetus. Yeah, there's the... God damn it, why did I get rid of my D6? Again, so let's see those no epics as, yeah, Morag's not going to be able to take that item and do anything with it, because with no D6, you can't even re-roll that at the moment. There's those no epics showing up. But again, not the absolute worst thing. Again, though, if he still had his D6, he'd be a lot happier right now, but I guarantee he ain't going to find that again and get another bomb to get back in. So again, not the end of the world. He's got that smirk on his face, though, like, but I'm wearing the hat. But I have the hat on. Why, I don't understand, game. I was wearing your hat. Why would you do this to me? Why? Why would you do this to me? Yeah, this game knows when to just give you OP items to troll you. Like, oh, you can't take it in this challenge? Oh, well, here it is. So there you see Morag using the nail. It gives you more damage up in the room, turns you into that monster-looking thing like you would if you were the Whore of Babylon. And gives you 1 soul heart there. You will hang on to that. You will not hang on to the damage. Excuse me. And again, there's a full-on listing of all the banned items in the league, all 7 of them. And this time, Morag finding Mom's Pad. Definitely a useful item, but I would definitely take the nail in this situation with the low health. Mello working his way through a Catacombs 2, aka Caves 2 right now, and God, this room of 4 mini greed heads. If you're not careful, this room can really hurt you. But again, if you do exactly as Mello just did there, that's a real easy way to get through it. We get this, and then we find an arcade. So let's see, and there we go. Okay, so there's his item room. I was going to say, that seems like, honestly, it's going to be pretty close. Again, no key to get into his item room for Melloace, so he's going to have to either go around and find one, hope for the best, or just wind up skipping it if he comes across this boss fight sooner than later. See, Morag's still hanging onto that white pill, knowing that he had 2 from beforehand, so playing his luck. Gonna hang on to that just until he gets down to either 1 heart or 1 red heart or less, I should say, because that'll actually change any type of like would kill you or would injure you pill into an actual healing pill. So just to be on the safe side, if that happens to be, let's say, a bad trip or health down, if Morag's at low enough health, that cannot kill him. There you go. So that may have been a full health pill, that may have been a bad trip pill, right as I was saying it. Thank you. Thank you, Morag, for proving my point, sir. You are a dapper gentleman for proving said point right as I speak of it. So again, that may have been a bad pill that may have turned into a good one on him. That may have been a full health pill to begin with. We'll find out later if he comes across another full white pill. That's insane. Alright, so grabbing yet maybe not grabbing that pill. He's not even going to look at it this time. Like, no, I know where the full health and or bad trip pills are. We're only going with those. That dapper gentleman, Morag, knowing how to work things. And you see your Melloace waiting for that poop fly to get out of the way. Ooh, lots of jumping spiders. I do not like this room one bit. Although he took care of that very easily. You got to take a little damage to do it, but that is a nice way to go about it. And Morag using that nail in his boss fight, getting Pestilence here, so he'll wind up with a cube of meat to go along with that double speed Guardian Angel. So very nice shot blocking for him. Yep, that golden poop. You gotta love those. You either get money and or, well, not and or, you get one or the other, so it's or. There's no and involved with that. Anyways, you either get the counterfeit penny trinket, which reminds me, speaking of pseudo trinkets, it's basically a passive ability. Melloace picking up the lucky foot. That will turn all of his pills, just like the PhD, into good and neutral pills. At the absolute worst, problem is it won't tell you exactly what they are until you take them or have had them before. Also gives you a lot of luck up on your gambling. So again, like purple slot machines, for example, no longer give you the, go outside messages, things of that nature. And again, obviously your luck goes up. I think that kind of gets written in. What's up, Jay? Hey, how you doing? Ooh, for exactly 15 cents, Melloace has enough to... Yeah, there's that... Look, I can tell that Morag just found out what it was, but Melloace picking up the external compass here. So he's going to be able to see well, not exactly. It'll show on his mini-map where to go without showing the actual layout of the floor itself, but it'll show you where your boss fights, item rooms, arcades, blood challenge, mini-bosses if they're there, things of that nature. So very nice find there, especially for the race situation. Again, there's an Eternal Heart, aka the Bacon Heart. You can see it turns into a full-on red heart container if you go onto the next floor holding one. And again, now you can see what I was talking about with the compass, not showing the full map, but telling you the general direction to go for your special rooms. So again, that's huge in races. That's a big time saver. And yes, that's correct, Simi. Any rock in the womb, basically, and I think possibly beyond, too. Don't quote me. No, beyond you can actually see. But in the womb, any rock down there can actually be a item rock, soul rock, whatever you want to call it. Oh, it's been some amazing runs this weekend, quite honestly. Like, some of the comebacks we've seen, the knife usage, Cough Cough Itaku, and, you know, let's see, who else? Everybody with a knife this week. Like, Cobalt had it, he also had Brimstone. We've seen a lot of overpowered runs this week. It's been insane. And again, we still got 2 more races coming up tomorrow night, too. So this one finishes off tonight, but 2 more tomorrow night to finish off the week. And again, that's only the 3rd week out of 17 regular seasons, so we got a lot to go, guys. There's that 2 of hearts for Morag. That'll actually probably, I was going to say, get left behind for what was legitimately a full health pill, as we can see, because Morag's sitting at full health right now. Had that been a bad pill, it would have actually shown that that would have been, you know, a bad trip, for example. So that was legitimately a full health pill to begin with. So my point was kind of not proven, but nonetheless, thank you for trying, I guess, Morag. And there you see the countdown on the other 2 races coming up. And notice that I actually get to sleep. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be sweet. So again, Morag looking at his item room already here. And a very odd split on this floor so far. This better break off to the right. Okay, I was going to say, this is probably going to be close enough to the item room. Mello might go over and try to go for it if he winds up with a key. If not, we'll see him definitely go towards this boss fight. Yep, no key, going towards the boss fight. Oh, excuse me. Again, anyway, sorry, Morag picking up the relic there. Every 4 rooms, that'll wind up spawning a blue soul heart for him. So again, even more health up. Again, kind of surprised that he hasn't been using the nail too often. I'll be using that every chance I got for the extra health. I feel so unsafe, especially going into the later floors having low health like that. That just scares me senseless. Oh, Taku's run was nuts. That, the combination of Mom's bra and the knife. That was brutal. And speaking of Mom's foot over here for on the left-hand side for Melloace, and he's got the red version, so in my opinion, the easiest. Oh. He made her stop one of the locked, I'm sorry, the item rock on the room, and it turned into a locked chest on him. So thankfully he does have a key. He could get into that if he wants to. He'll wait till the end of the battle, though, because now is not the time to be opening that. Don't even care how bad you think you need it. Now is not the time to go open that chest. So we'll wait until the end of it here, I'm sure. Alright, Morag getting that health up again from the nail like I was talking about. The missing page trinket again will give you about a 3 to 5% chance that will actually utilize a death card, aka do damage to everything in the room. Let's see those no crowns. Will Mello take it? I think he's taunting you. No, he will not. Let's see those no crowns. Anybody with the Taku's chat add-on for Chrome will actually see this emote. Let's see those no crowns. That's Mello either just not wanting to get Diana. It's late on. He doesn't need money. He doesn't need money this late in the run. Again, and by the way, we're at the 11-minute, 15-second mark right now as Mello enters his Womb XL. So again, he's working on over towards these boss fights. Notice I made that plural. There are 2 boss fights back-to-back. He's got both of his Womb 1 and Womb 2 jammed together into the... Wow, that just sounds bad. Where else do you say this except Isaac? But he's got both of his Womb 1 and Womb 2 floors combined together into one, is what I meant to say. Oh, wow. A, how was that close enough? B, that really seemed like that was homing in on Morag, but ouch, Morag down again. That is a painful way to go out on that one, because, oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. It was close, but I don't think it was that close, honestly. I'm calling shenanigans there. Again, that kind of seemed to home. Oh, now we get Max's head. Yeah, that grin. That's good, but damn you. So there's a damage multiplier, and a good one at that. A 2 times, shoot, what was it? It's like, it was like +1 damage and like 1.7 damage multiplier. So we basically just said it's like a +2 damage all in all. Either way, it's a 2 damage multiplier, for lack of a better term, and knockback on your shot. So that's a great way to start a run normally, but just like everybody that seems to die in the first matchup, they wind up getting a really nice run built up behind, so then they just have to hope that either A, they can start plowing through floors, or that B, the other runner is not lucky and winds up getting killed off. Alright, so let's see. With one more room to go until we get to these boss fights, Melloace's got to clear out just a couple more brains here. These are pretty safe enemies, as long as you keep them contained. And let's see what we get for that last one. Exploding poop sock. I do not like these. That would be why. Mellow walking right into one like I always do, but 3 hearts left. He's gonna get... Oh, death. Why does death always have to be the first of the womb boss fights? The other really popular boss fight here in the league so far this year, definitely been death. He has been showing up very often. Him and, oh wow. See, he's showing up so much, I forgot his name now. Wow. Famine. Anyways, been a long night, guys. Been a long week. What can I say? But yeah, nonetheless, Famine been showing up just about every day himself, too. Yeah, Morag getting some really good items here, so notice all of this damage that he's rocking here. Again, though, probably, or possibly, I should say, too little too late. 2 hearts left. Melloace going to take that 3-piece Meat Boy so that it sits in the middle of the room and damages the heart pretty consistently. And again, on to what could be the last fight. Whoa, Meat Boy. No, bad Meat Boy. Bad Mellow, get out of the way. Down to a sketch ball, 1 heart for Melloace. Oh god, Meat Boy, stop kicking bombs. Oh god, Mellow, stop dropping random ones. There you go. Oh, Morag down again. So all the way back to the start for Morag. Mellow sitting on 1 heart right now, looking to end this race, but oh, soccer time has begun. We got a wannabe David Beckham sitting in the middle of the room in the way of 3-piece Meat Boy. Which ought to mean you're retired, isn't it? No, I'm kidding. Sorry, I know nothing of soccer. I just happened to hear that you retired the other day or whatever, so yeah, bad joke. Either way, half damage done on Mom's heart right now. Mellow's still sitting at that sketchy 1 heart. Anything that hits him and he has to reset his run. So it is real sketchy. Edge of your seat moment right there, but hanging on here. Again, that cancer for double fire up, or double tier rate there for Melloace is really helping out quite a bit. Looking about 35-40% left. It ought to be getting down to the time where Mom's heart's going to be staying out the rest of the battle. No, what's happening is that Morag knows that he's really far behind and has to rush as fast as he can to get any sort of lead brewing, just in case Melloace does die on this fight. Because the more lead that Morag has got, the better off it's going to be for him. So he's really pushing as fast as he can is what's happening. Alright, so there we go. Mom's heart going to stay out the rest of the fight. Melloace going to leave, or try to leave that 1 bug out. No, he isn't. Alright, Meat Boy sitting in the middle, just chomping away, doing some damage. Oh! Oh, wow. Okay, that's timing on that music. I'm just going to let that play and let the timing sink in on that. Ouch. Second time tonight we've seen Mom's heart take out a racer, and we are both back to basically start here. Morag with a 1 floor lead right now. Melloace just picked up Demon Baby, so that is a little follower that'll shoot if anything gets really close to you. Morag, let's see, with stem cells on his head, has got shot speed increase and that health up. And you can see the 2 soul hearts sitting on him as well. He's got that glow around him. I think we all have seen that and know what that is. Yeah, you avoid it at all costs. Yeah, no kidding. But you actually, like, just flat out say, screw it. Like, Interesting. See, I take Demon Baby all the time. I love Demon Baby personally, especially if you can get the blue Blue Baby Soul question mark soul to follow or to lead it around. Yeah, please. Ooh, Pentagram for Melloace, so +2 damage there. Very nice find. If it's on floor 1, I can understand it, but interesting gif. Yeah, smooth, sir. Smooth. Speaking of famine, by the way, like I was saying, showing up in damn near every single race. Morag, by the way, fighting a real troll. Wow. I've never seen the bombs go in a 4 straight out line like that. That's really weird. Ooh, almost walking into that shot there by Pride. And taking it out, let's see, we got the moon card. That'll be a teleport straight into... I would have picked up the bombs first. Teleport straight into the secret room. Ankh will be a... let's... Oh, man, the Ankh. God damn this thing. So again, if you wind up dying, that'll bring you back to life as the blue baby. So that's why it says eternal life and question marks it. Yeah, if you die, you come back as the blue baby with 3 soul hearts. We've seen that a lot this year. Yeah, such a rare boss. Alright, so let's see. 2 speed up with the belt for Morag, and 10 bombs for Melloace. So again, both on the same floor right now. Mello just going to work back for his getting into his boss room again. After checking for his secret room, being that he does have 10 bombs. Wow, it's neither of them. I'll be damned. Alright, so moving on. I'm surprised it was neither of those rooms, so let's see. Where the hell is that then? You already tried this one, but same diff. Ooh, I like the way that sounds, actually. The races have a Stanley Cup Finals going into overtime feel to them. I like the way that sounds, because I'm a huge hockey fan. So for me, that's quite the compliment, actually, for the racers. So that's really awesome. Thank you. And I'm sure they would say the same. I mean, quite honestly, I'm basically speaking for the racers, because we don't have their audio on. But nonetheless, that's quite the compliment. Thank you. And again, Morag holding on to one of those half-end Eternal Hearts, so if he... Well, he'd have to get hit quite a lot at the end of this Larry Jr. fight, and that ain't happening. But when he takes it out of the next floor, that'll actually spawn a full Red Heart container, much the same as that Health Up item did. We'll grab that other Soul Heart, and the Halo for all stats up, and yet another Health Up for Morag. So, wow, this build for Morag looking pretty nice right now. So, already at 7 full Red Hearts. Yeah, so they just gonna, like, break out in a random hockey game at random points? I can deal with that. That'd be kind of cool. Just all of a sudden, like, and keep in mind, Morag is Canadian. I mean, you know, watch out. And Melloace lives in Atlanta, or near it at least. And, oh, that miter. So like I was saying, everybody sees that little sparkle around both of the characters? Yeah. That miter, 50% chance that you're going to wind up getting a blue heart spawn instead of a red. So basically, in its place, you're going to... Yeah, and there's Hockey Puck Gerties. Yeah. Yeah, boss. You missed the end of that boss room. I gotta stop saying boss over and over when I talk to you. But he missed what happened at the end of Morag's floor, basically. He wound up getting an Eternal Heart, the Halo in a God Room, health up off of the item to begin with, and a Soul Heart in the room. So yeah, lots of extra health up right there in one fell swoop. So very nice end of the floor for Morag. And by the way, also sitting on an XL floor right now, so he's going to have 2 item rooms, 2 boss fights, 1 store, 1 secret room, and 1 super secret room jammed all together here. But again, both the Caves 1 and Caves 2, and we're talking all the rooms with both of them combined together as well. Yeah, Teaserns. No, I don't think I could see Morag playing hockey either. He doesn't seem like the aggressive type as far as being able to get on the ice and just like, get out of my way! Morag scored a goal. Yeah, I don't really see him having that mentality on the ice somehow. Maybe a goalie. I mean, kind of a small goalie, but I can see goalie. Oh, Eternal, I'm sorry. I meant to say Eternal, not Soulheart. My bad. Alright, Magneto actually getting picked up there by Melloace. You can see that adds a magnet effect to you, and any type of item like bombs, coins, anything with basically metal in it is going to be drawn to you. Problem with that is if there's a troll bomb, let's say, dropped by the enemy, that will actually go towards you as well. If you're really in close to a bomb that spawns in a chest, same thing. So you got to be really careful. But again, you can see with the small amounts of metal that are actually in your blood, those hearts will actually get drawn to you as well. Ooh, nice, Taku. And I see somebody saying in Morag's chat, hopefully you get some speed down. I almost have to agree. We were talking with Melloace last night, and he was saying the same thing. Like, you hit a certain level of speed where it starts almost becoming dangerous for you. I don't want to say that Morag's hit that point, but it's gotten to that point for me where I would be like, yeah, you know, no. Anything else with speed up on it, I'm not taking. So, like, if you see the mark at this point, I would really have to consider it. Now, mind you, if I find the small rock at this point, I'm basically dancing in the streets, so... Yeah, oh crap, it's Moscow. Oh crap, it's that Moscow guy. Damn, he's everywhere, man. Exactly. It gets, like, just a little too hard to aim. You wind up walking into shots you don't mean to. Or, you know, like, walking into edges of stuff that you didn't think were quite close enough to you. But lo and behold, they were. Yeah, it never goes really good. And never turn down the mark? I don't know about that. There's times where it could actually kill you for picking it up, so... Sometimes you have to, but I'm not playing semantics there, but... At speed, I don't know. Yeah, at that point, like, trying to sneak your way into the spikes, doing the diagonal thing becomes really tough, too. Again, race situation, maybe not that big of a deal. And again, a little health up there for Melloace. He is going to head back, and... Yeah, he does have 2 of these pills. Might as well grab them. Let's see, I was going to say, will he wind up taking that D6 back? That was the only other question, but he did grab that Eternal Heart once again, so he'll be taking that onto the next floor. And that'll give him another red heart up. So again, both racers working with some pretty nice health right now. But again, Melloace right now working in his steps 1. Morag's still looking for both of his item rooms and boss fights here in the Caves XL. Looks like he decided to go back, take that golden key, so that's an infinite amount of keys for the floor. You can do whatever you want with them. It'll never take your the number of keys in your pocket down. Yeah, Morag's just looking for anything damage-wise. So again, like I was saying, like Ataka was saying, never turn down the mark. If tehMorag came across the mark right now, I guarantee he would buy it in a devil deal. He needs the damage up. Speaking of things that will make it tougher to find a devil deal, Faith Up, as you saw in the lower right-hand corner, will give you more chance at God rooms and, let's say, the Bible and other God items spawning. Again, with the Halo and Guardian Angel at this point, I don't think Morag's going to see too many devil deals. It could happen, but kind of rare. Either way, though, that double speed orbital again. So Morag's got himself a defensive, well, basically Maggie-type build at this point with the health. There's, let's see. One other way? Yeah, I was going to say he's basically got to go this way. So Morag working his way down to the south. Yeah, I was going to say he's going to consider that curse room, and yes, he did. Pills. He's just going to take one with him. He's not going to take both. He needs a Joker card really bad, but even so, at that point, that'll put him in a God room, most likely. Because it's, depending on what all you got, that'll be your Faith total. And if it's higher than your Curse total, you're probably getting a God room. So let's see, Doctor's Remote would be a one-time use of Epic Fetus, which is perfectly acceptable. Again, that's a rechargeable item, not infinite amounts of Epic Fetus. So that is an okay item, if anyone's wondering. And again, let me list out the banned items in chat right now. You can see them in actual picture form. Hopefully I spelled that right. Yes, I did. But Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, the Bible, Mosque, Toothpicks and the shovel. Sorry, I had to. That it didn't mean mosque like the Bible holy thing. I meant Moscow, the racer. Bad joke. Either way, that wasn't a joke. You knew what I meant. I was actually explaining. I was talking to Moscow. Either way, though, green blowed over here for the or for tehMorag. Why do I say the every time? So again, one of my least favorite versions. The eyes stay out the entire time, and he tends to urinate quite a bit more on the floor. Whew, that was close. Morag apparently is quoted as saying, "I hate this game." Sometimes it just gets trolly, and like I said, this is my least favorite version of this boss. There's so much going on in this room at any given time. Like, look at how much blood and yellow is on the ground right now. Like, you get distracted easily. And then it makes it very hard to see. Ooh, there we go. There's that damage up Morag was looking for. So health up and damage up. That is a mismarked item. And, ooh, that actually might be a very good thing here. So, gonna pretty much guarantee himself a little Chad after this Chad fight, which will spawn red hearts for him every couple of rooms that he clears. So again, should have all sorts of health spawning abilities at this point. Okay, now here's a question that I've never had the Miter and little Chad together at the same time. So, given that he's gonna spawn red hearts, does that still give you a 50% chance that you're gonna get a soul heart out of him? I'm kind of curious now. Speaking of a soul heart spawn at the end of the room, scapular for Morag. So if he gets down to half a red heart, that'll spawn, go figure, a blue soul heart for him at the end, or when that happens. Ooh, loading screen error going into the depths here from Morag. So we'll see what this winds up working out as for him. Mello finally getting a key here, so he's going to work his way back on down, possibly. Yeah, I was going to say possibly through a secret room. Grab all that money real fast. Morag waiting it out. There we go. Now his loading screen's coming through. It's only if it's a full red heart that'll wind up changing it. That would make sense. Alright, so moving in for a little gish on Melloace's side. Definitely worth going back for the item room in my opinion. A little more damage up and slowing effects. Again, no such luck on the XL floor for Morag. He may not have wanted one in the first place. He's going to let that bomb on through. Oh, now he's got to go the other way with it. Alright, and working his way up to that boss fight. Let's see what Melloace winds up with for his first steps boss. We get the variant of Monstro 2, so the much quicker acting one. Again, though, you can still keep him in the same pattern. Just watch him do the 1-2 twitches. There you go. Move to the other side. 1-2. Move to the other side. 1-2. And you'll keep him right in this pattern over and over and over again. He will never move. Assuming, again, that you get over to the other side quick enough and actually trigger it correctly, because you can get him to move if you don't do that right. But again, that box of items, so one of everything for Melloace. That was the scary part. If that bomb would have been that bomb would have been a troll bomb, he would have been a little pissed off. Mello's going to take that Emperor card. That's why I said, oh my. That is a direct teleport to your boss fight. So he's going to hold on to that for a little bit later. First things first, the external compass once again. Ouch. So that's going to be a huge help as well. He's going to look like he's going to skip on that item room, go just towards his boss fight here. So again, you're going to see on the mini-map, give or take the areas to go for his special rooms, though he does still have to guess where it is actually at on the map. Morag with a very brutal room right here. Yeah, again, it's a good thing he got that full health right before he came in, because look at how much damage he took in here. I would have taken more, personally, so he got very lucky that he got that full health there. One more soul heart. Pinky Eye is a 5 to 10% chance that you wind up getting one of your shots. There you go, first one. Go figure. First one, and there's another one, but it'll drop a poison over time poison shot out instead of your normal tier. So you can see that actually enacting. Again, you can't actually hit these masks, the masks themselves. You have to kill the hearts here. So don't mind that poison on it. It didn't actually do a thing. Ooh, Melloace getting right on over to his boss fight here. Again, there wasn't really too far to go, so he is going to skip his item room, it looks like. Wasn't too sure if he was going to make a break back for it. He has that key, but appears no, and moving on. So into his mom's foot fight. He will have no way to get back out of here. And gonna get normal gray mom, so nothing too special about this. This is the original one we had to fight from the beginning of the game. Yeah, exactly. It's almost impossible not to get hit. Now, if you watch Cobalt Streak, he can actually show you the timing on that, and he is really good at getting through those rooms unscathed. Now, the other kind of funny part, Cobalt never really seems to get those rooms in races. I did notice that, like, you know, like, for all the talent he has on rooms like that, like, the race is just like, yeah, you know what? You don't have to prove it, dude. You've done enough. Like, it just, he never gets them. Yeah, exactly. It's also Cobalt, like, exactly. But nonetheless, like, he never gets those fights. It's really weird. Oh, Carrion Queen for tehMorag. Maybe not the greatest thing to find right now. A little bit of health up as Melloace finishes off Mom's foot. And considering what to do here, he's going to get that Soul Rock if nothing else. Gets his bomb back and one more Soul Heart. And leaving the Polaroid behind, I'll take the Child's Heart and move on down to the womb. So again, just looking for his boss fight. Looks like he's actually really close to it here. So again, tehMorag, sorry, working on Carrion Queen. Again, trying to get that poison dropped on her, although you have to hit that back part with it. Only the very back is going to get damaged right here. You got to watch out for those red poops, too. Those will actually damage you. So watch out for the poop. Woohoo, nice dodge. Didn't think Morag was getting out of the way of that one, but very nicely done. Again, this boss, if you don't have any bombs, he's only got 2 right now, so it's kind of risky to use him. I would probably save him for a little bit later, just in case. Again, we see, ooh. Wow, Mello's got a pass on that. I'm kind of surprised, actually. I probably would have taken the nail there, but he's been doing decently enough with that Bob's Rotten Head, so I guess I can't really blame him either. He's going to have 2 pretty quick boss fights. Oh, no, he's not. Conquest, never mind. This will not be one of the quicker boss fights, but again, quick meaning he will get them back-to-back in succession. But again, fighting Conquest right now is Melloace, and again, still holding on to that Emperor card. So that will be an instantaneous teleport to the last boss fight that he needs. Yeah, GG, Isaac. GG. Whoa, all those red poops are spawning at once on Morag. Let's see, will he take any of these pills? Having multiples? He feels lucky with the yellow full health pill. I don't blame him. So he's going to take that, obviously, and move on down. And he's in his depths, too. Yeah, there's that full health pop as the giraffes are just hitting him left and right here for no apparent reason. Cornering him. Not cool. Not cool, man. But again, using that right away. He obviously knew what the full health pill was. I was just seeing if he was going to use any of the random ones there. Alright, so about 50%, maybe about 40% health left here on Melloace's Conquest boss. Ooh, just dodging that use of the Crack the Sky there by Conquest, who's hiding in a wall as well and not making this very fair. See, Morag looking at a store over here, though I'm sure not going to bother with it with only 5 cents and 1 key. Again, just about done with this boss fight. There you go, Melloace getting through it. I guess at this point, you might as well take the pony with you, get a little bit of extra speed and possible damage. Moving on to the Womb 2, hitting his Q button, teleporting with the Emperor card right into Mom's Heart fight. Melloace looking to close this out 2-0 here, guys. So again, with quite a bit of health at the moment, more than enough bombs to get through it, and the charge on the White Pony, almost called it the Unicorn, but with the charge on the White Pony, also has a Crack the Sky usage that he can put to use. That's some Karentor, how you doing? Every time I try to say Karenator for some reason. Either way, just about 15-20% into the fight so far. Melloace working very quickly along through. Again, you drop bombs in the center every time because, as you see, it lives itself will not actually hurt you as you walk in there. But you want to make sure that you get stuff like those knights out of the way almost instantaneously. Those things are trolly and add a lot of time to your run. So very nicely done here with the bomb placements by Melloace. I'm guessing the next time that the heart shows up is going to be the last time that it stays out. And it should be out for the rest of the run here. I don't marinate things. Oh, did every single... Yeah, I think every single one of those beams of light miss. So there's Crack the Sky not being a bro in a mom fight. Again, go back through the highlights. You'll see what I'm joking about there. And with just a few more hits, maybe this one extra bomb, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Melloace